parents, welcome to our parent orientation video night. We are going to be introducing ourselves to you first, and then I'm going to go over some information that you need for getting our school year off. But first I just want to say Vicki and I, Mrs. Parsons and I, are so excited that the time is finally here, that we get to meet you and meet your children. So we want to start by introducing ourselves. So I'm going to have Vicki come on over, and she's going to take a minute to introduce herself to you.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Parsons, and I'm going to be assisting Mrs. Hargreaves this year. And this is my third year here at Chapel Hill Preschool, and I am so excited that school is starting. I have 5 children, or my husband and I have 5 children, and we have 6 grandchildren. But almost all of them live out of state. So I get my baby fixes here at preschool, and I am so relieved that school is going to be starting because I really miss my grandkids and I love being with your children. And I'm excited about meeting them, being with them, and meeting you as well. So thank you.
Okay, I'm glad you got to meet Mrs. Parsons. I want to introduce myself to you. I am Gina Hargreaves. The children will call me Mrs. Hargreaves, and this is my 2nd year here at Chapel Hill. My husband and I moved up actually not quite a year ago from California, and I was able to start school last year at Chapel Hill, and my husband is also on staff here. He is the Director of Children's Ministries. And we have 3 daughters, 2 are married, and we have 5 grandbabies. And I have been teaching preschool for a long time. I don't know, over 20 years or something. I haven't added up all the years lately, but I'm excited to be here. I love being able to teach at a Christian preschool because then everything that I do can include Jesus in all of our playtime, our learning time, everything that we do. We get to focus on how much God loves the children. And that really is my heart, is to bring who Jesus is into these little children's lives. So I'm very excited to be their teacher this year. And I'm really looking forward to getting to know all of you parents as well. Okay, I am going to go into some of the business that I would normally do if you were here in person. Next week when you come to Meet the Teacher Day on Wednesday, I said next week because I'm filming this actually Wednesday before we have Meet the Teacher Day, so it's really tomorrow for you when you watch this video. You will be receiving a folder like this, and it's going to have lots of information for you. I will be handing it to you, but I want to go over a few things with you tonight because we've made some changes, of course, due to COVID. One of the first things, and I think Mrs. Burmark has said this in some emails to you, but the children will not be bringing in lunch boxes or backpacks. And our snack program will be different. Each child will bring their own snack in a disposable container, bag, plastic bag, paper bag, because we are not going to be allowed to share all of that food that we normally do with snack time. I have come up with something that I think will work for birthday celebrations. I think birthdays are still really important to celebrate to the children. And so we are asking that when it is your child's birthday snack day, that they bring in individually wrapped popsicles. Ice cream bar or popsicle. We do have a freezer here, and I think that's a special treat. And we can't do cupcakes because they're not individually wrapped. So I think a popsicle or an ice cream bar will be a fun treat too. And speaking of that, I want to show you 2 things that you will be getting every month from me. One of them is a newsletter, and this one is September. You'll be getting this at Meet the Teacher Day. And this has, if we have a birthday celebration or any other important dates, it has our curriculum and our themes, what we're going to be learning about. And this one especially has some important information for you. It has how to reach me, and it has my work email. And I'm also giving you my phone number. I don't mind if you text me or need to call me about something. So that information is on there. Okay, back to our information. We have a special person each day, and Normally this would be the snack calendar, but I'm still going to send it home. It's going to be the special person and birthday treat calendar. So each day of the week, one of our children will be the special person of the day. The special person of the day has some important jobs to do. They will be the calendar helper. They will be the flag holder. The children will be learning how to say the Pledge of Allegiance. They will be the line leader. And they also get to bring something in that day for show and tell. Now, show and tell needs to be just one item, and it can come in a bag, and they can give it to me, and I'll have it over here for circle time. And at circle time, they get to share and talk about what they brought in and why this is special to them. And it will still be an important part of their morning to do show and tell. We won't be able to pass those around. Normally the children can all pass them around and take a turn holding it and looking at it, but we're trying to contain as much as we can what comes from home into the classroom. So, but show and tell is still going to be part of the special person of the day. We do need an extra set of clothing. If you could, in a large Ziploc bag, put a whole set of clothing, maybe an old pair of sweatpants that they don't wear much anymore, and a t-shirt, some undies, and a pair of socks in case there's a potty accident, or maybe a snack time accident, or get messy at art time, and just label it, label everything, and we'll keep that here in the classroom. And then Mrs. Parsons and I will have that if we need it. Our arrival and departure for our class, each class has their own door, so we will not be crossing paths with anyone else. We are going to be at door C. So when you arrive, you can come, and there's a covered overhang there, a porch patio area. Come to door C. Mrs. Parsons and I will be there to greet you at 9 o'clock, and I will have the clipboard. It's going to be, you will not be touching anything. I will have the clipboard, and I will ask you a couple of questions. I will ask you if you did the daily home health check, and that is all that information is in here also, in this folder that you'll be getting, and I think Mrs. Vermark already sent that to you. And I will check that off. I will ask you if the you or the designated person to pick up your child is picking up, and just check that off. If it's somebody different other than who you put down as your designated pickup person, then I'll need to get that information from you, their name and their phone number. And then we will do, as we bring the children in one at a time, Mrs. Parsons will be inside and she'll line them up. And once everybody is here, we'll be out there till about 9:05 or however long it takes. And then we will come in, bring the class in. And if you arrive after that time, you'll have to call Mrs. Fry's in the office, and she'll come to the door and let you in, because we'll just, as soon as the majority of the class is here, we will bring them into the classroom. Now, I know there may be one or two of the children who are going to have a hard time separating. That is often the case. We talked about this at our staff meeting. If this really is going to be a hard issue for one of the children, we will allow you to walk the child into the classroom, but we're hoping that they can just get used to this new routine of saying goodbye to mommy at the door, lining up, and then coming into the classroom. And just know we are going to love your children. We're going to try as hard as we can to make it an easy transition for them. When you come for Meet the Teacher Day, you will have already received your email that has your time. Again, come to door C. Mrs. Parsons and I will be there. You and your child will come in. There are 5 of you at a time, 5, 5, and 4, I think, for our 3 different times. And we will come into the classroom together, and your time will be for about 45 minutes. And we're going to do kind of a little mini class and get to know the children, help them to feel comfortable, and learn what some of the routine is going to be for class time. So that is a very exciting time for the children to come in, and that will be tomorrow on Wednesday that we get to do Meet the Teacher time. After our time, after you watch this video, I am going to be on my laptop from 6:30 to 7:30. And if you have any questions after you've watched this video, please shoot me an email. I will be at my laptop ready to answer any questions you have. And that's going to take place, you know, we're not here in the classroom and you can't be asking me questions. But if there are any things that I didn't cover, then I want you to feel free to email me any questions and I will answer them as soon as I can for you. I think that's everything I wanted to share with you. So I really am looking forward to meeting all of you, to meeting your children. It's going to be a great school year. When you're here tomorrow, I really want to show you a lot more of what we're doing. I feel like we're all being cheated by not being here in the classroom for parent orientation, but there's so much I want to show you in the classroom and our curriculum. I'm looking at our wood pieces here. You're going to learn all about big curve, big line, little line. You're going to see how the children will be learning how to write their names. The children are going to learn our good morning song. There's just going to be so many fun things that we're doing. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, and we will have a great time at Meet the Teacher. All right, thank you.